Going on to you, Pisces. You gave me the most views, so you get the first reading. So for you, Pisces, you actually have the Six of Wands, the Devil card, and then you also have the Judgment. Ironically, right? Weird, right? So what's going on here for you is things actually going in your favor. I know that sounds weird, right? But things are actually going in your favor. This person is blaming you for something that they need to take upon themselves. They haven't taken accountability for their own actions. The fact that, they wanted you to like them, but at the same time, they're going about it the wrong way. And they don't want to accept the fact that they are going about it the wrong way. So, um, you basically, you kept it 100 with them. Like, look, this is what happened. This is what really happened. You didn't really mean to actually, disrespect them. You never did. That was never your intention in the first place. It's just that you Pisces are looking out for yourself. And that if a person is gonna be in a relationship with you, they have to like the fact that you have to come to your own conclusion to be with them. And it gets wild because a lot of people don't want other people to have choice. It's weird. A lot of people want other people to literally be underneath their control. And it's weird. And so the thing is that you have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords, which is about how, but again, Pisces is about freedom. You got to understand that Pisces is about one fish swimming upstream, the other one swimming downstream, or what their concept of up and down is, right? But it also represents opposites. It also represents things that you don't think that actually have a relationship with one another, actually having a relationship with one another. Like, for instance, when Genghis Khan was doing his thing, how many people know that Genghis Khan actually changed the temperature of the places that he would have his campaigns on? Right? What's causing global warming? It's us, because it's the people. Because those places were tropical places. When he left and he finished with his conquest, the places actually got colder. So you would think that if the place would be a tropical place, then it would continue to stay a tropical place all on its own without the people. No. When the people vanished, if you know what I mean, the tropical climate stopped being tropical. So what happens is that it's the same scenario. It's like they don't want to accept that you Pisces have your own choices. And this is what I mean when I say, like, that's the thing that's messing up relationships. It's because things could actually be better, but a lot of people want to control people. They're not actually trying to be in a relationship. They conflate controlling a person with being in a relationship with them. And they don't seem to understand that if they're looking for a real relationship, that relationship has to come with trust, meaning you don't control the person. You accept what comes with interacting with this person on a whatever basis, right? Whatever is a regular basis to you. And then what's happening here is that, and if you can do that, then that's how it is that that you can be in a relationship. If you can't accept the fact that a person can make their own choices because they're an adult, they are their own sentient being, then you've got yourself a real situation on your hands now. And so that's what's happening with this person. So you may have explained it to them, or you may just have stayed out of their way and let them try to, like, find you because you're laying low for a little bit. And so the Seven of Cups, the Ten of Swords now, and the Queen of Wands is about how, those people are ultimately reaching out to some of you Pisces. And a lot of you are just not answering the phone. You're not going out, hanging out with other people. You're just kind of laying low right now. And maybe this person may find you, but you Pisces are explaining to them what the situation is. It's not personal. It has nothing to do with wanting to do something personally against them that will cause them to act out in this way. It's just that they have to respect the fact that you have your own personal choices, right? See, people, when it comes to being in relationships, people's relationships are really dysfunctional with other people, regardless of if it's friendship, familial, or romantic, because it ends up being quite dysfunctional because they only deal with people from one perspective. They don't deal with people from perspectives of having multi-layered perspective. They like they you know they have things that they like, their mind, their feelings, their own personal goals and aspirations and choices, right? People don't want to deal with people from those layers. People choose one layer. Oh, you Pisces may be smart. So they deal with you only from the perspective of you being smart. Oh, they deal with you only from the perspective of you looking good, right? They don't think of you. They don't want to listen to your ideas. They just listen to you because, they don't want to listen to you and your ideas, even if you know what you're saying. They're just looking at you like a person you can have romantic fun with. And that's the thing that messes up relationships. Because now it's like, you Pisces can't even express how, once again, you may want to go to the store to pick up some groceries or whatever the case may be, the supermarket to pick up some groceries. The person will be like, well, nah, don't do that, and all this other stuff, and throw a temper tantrum. And it's like, for what? You just go into the supermarket to pick up some groceries. You'll be back. And you're not going out there and going with somebody else. But again, you don't have to prove that. You don't have to. See, that's what trust is. Trust is you don't always have to prove all the time. See, trust and belief are two different things. Belief is that you got to go 100% on all of it. Trust is you will get certain proof along the way, or certain confirmations along the way, to see something actually is true, but it's not going to pacify your your worries and your fears all the time. It's just something that you're going to have to learn to accept in that sense. But there are times where you do see that this person does actually, they prove what they're saying. And so that's what's happening here, right? So the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands now represents this person gets it, and this person accepts that now, because you've broken it down and you've explained it to them. Like, what are they going to do if the two of you were in a relationship? And like I said, that example, you say, hey, you're going to the Apple store. I don't know, you're going to the Apple store to pick up AirPods or something like that. The stuff that you put in your ears to listen, right? Bluetooth headphones, or Bluetooth headphones and stuff like this. Like, what are they gonna do? Oh, they're gonna flip out. Oh no, you Pisces can't go anywhere. Where are you Pisces going? How could you leave me? And all this other stuff. And it's like then right, even them joking about it, you gonna go with somebody else. What are they gonna do with that, right? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, all that's doing is inciting an argument, because now it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, why are you acting like this? You know what I'm saying? Then they're gonna play stupid. I don't know why it is that you moving like that. I don't know why you acting like that. I was just playing. It's like, yo, don't even play like that. Don't even play like that. Because those will be the same people who will get bored, dump you, play like they're gonna go get somebody else. And then now they getting, the good news is for them, they getting all the excitement that they can handle, right? The not so good news for them is they constantly getting their heart broken, because now it's the sense of that person that you went after purely for excitement for, or mainly excitement specifically. That's the thing that stands out in particular. Yeah, you getting all the excitement you can handle, but you don't like it after a little while. Then now those same people will come crawling back to you, asking you, Pisces, for forgiveness, when, again, people allow excitement and the lack of excitement in relationships to mess up what it is that they've got going on. And it's like, that's a stupid... Never allow a good working relationship to be befumbled and to be fumbled right, by just pure excitement. If you want excitement, take your behind to the movies or make the excitement. Do something and shake things up, right? Let's clarify the Three of Wands. Eight of Michael, Nine of Raphael, Six of Gabriel, Two of Gabriel, and then you have the divine guidance. So what I got going on here, so what you've got going on here with the Three of Wands is that, so now at the fact that this person finally accepted it and they finally got it through their head, the Eight of Michael, the Nine of Raphael, and the Six of Gabriel right here just speaks to how you're going to lay low for the next couple of days before you actually, begin to hang out with some more people again, right? But yeah, that was something that you Pisces probably had to do. Because what I'm seeing here is that this person probably didn't want to listen. This person probably didn't want to accept the fact that you Pisces were laying low. Maybe they came by your job. Maybe they came by your place, knocked on the door, residence, whatever residence you have, whatever it may be, and you're doing your thing. You knocked on the door. They knocked on the door, and maybe you actually talked to them. You realize that once again, like, they won't even accept you laying low, right? And so, especially if you showed them your home already, right? Especially if they've been there, a couple of times, more than likely they can find their way around if they've been paying attention. So what's going on here is the Nine of Raphael and the Six of Gabriel is all about how it just speaks to how, like, and you're glad that they actually got it through their head, and like I said, it's up to you now. You Pisces are going to go speak to other people, because now you don't have to deal with a person on your back really taking it there for no real reason. They can't really justify why, because number one, you never made them any promises, and you've been quite honest with them too, because you've never made them any promise. You never said that y'all two are going to be in a relationship. And if you did say that, then that was before circumstances changed, right? Like, there's been, like, again, all of this stuff that people are talking about now when it comes to the relationship issues, all things that I've been experienced, all of that nonsense about, like, you make a promise to a person, or you tell the person you're going to do something, and then they start going wild. They start completely losing it and going wild. And then the next thing you know, the two of y'all not together, and the person is like, but you still gonna go ahead and do this? It's like, I've been through all of that already, believe it or not. I've been through all of that already. What you do is you basically, you leave the person alone. Let them think whatever they want. And if you really want to explain to them that life doesn't go like that. You are going to do it with them, or do that with them, under the condition that the two of y'all were in a working, functional relationship. Once the functional relationship became dysfunctional, that means that what you said was void, because now you didn't have to do it, because the relationship dynamics changed. Duh, right? But you'll still have people sometimes who will be like, oh, well, even if the relationship dynamics change and I'm acting like I'm losing my mind slowly but surely, right? And I'm really acting a certain kind of way, you still gotta get me the diamond necklace and all that stuff. And it's like, no, I don't. Right? So the Two of Gabriel and the divine guidance, like I said before, just represents how, yeah, like, some people just don't know how to let go, and they take it there, And the divine guidance just represents, you're being kept protected. You're protected because it's a spiritual thing with you Pisces, where you Pisces pretty much understand, like, you had to explain it to them on this point, and they got it. Because before, they were losing it because maybe they caught you in the street with somebody else. But again, you never gave them promises, and you let them know that you were seeing other people. But you had to sit down, spend some quality time with these people, and explain to them really what was going on. And let me go ahead and say this too. Don't always do that. Don't always have a sit down and a chit chat with this person. Don't always do that. But trust me. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel 200K. We are at 26,953 subscribers. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. If you want to come through and get a personal reading from me, which you should, the link to that is in the comment section below called a Linktree link. Also, too, I just want to go ahead and say appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. We're growing so quickly. Let's continue to grow.